Hello and welcome to Hey Mummy. Today we're going to be doing the first in a series of mumpreneur videos where we're going to be talking to lots of different mums who have started their own businesses from home as a result of having kids and perhaps not being able to get back to full-time work. So I'd like to introduce you to Grainne Reynolds. Hello, how are you today? And you're from Times to Treasure, aren't you?
Yes.
Now tell me, what is Times to Treasure and why did you get involved in it?
Well, I worked for a mental health charity before I had my last child, my little Max, who's 3.5 now, and I knew that he'd be my last baby, and I really didn't want to go back to full-time work, but I knew I couldn't afford to give up work completely. So I looked and searched for things that I could do at home around the family, fit it around the family. I've always been creative, I've always done lots of different kind of arts and crafts, and I really wanted to find something that I could tap into my creative skills as well. And I've got 2 older girls, Maya who's 14 and Eva who's 12.
And so your hands full.
Yes, it's busy, but it's good. When they were babies I had their hand and foot cast, and I've got them on the wall in the living room. So when I knew I was expecting Max, I wanted to find somewhere locally that I could have that done. And I searched and eventually found someone who used to do it. I'd given it up because he said there wasn't really enough income as a full-time job. He wanted to, he had a family to support. He said, oh, it would be perfect for someone part-time. So that kind of got me quite excited really. I'd be lying in bed at night and thinking, oh, I could do this and this. And to cut a long story short, he sold me all of his equipment, materials. And his main advice was practice, practice, practice until you're getting consistently good results. So that's what I did. So anyone who came through the door, my girls' friends, they'd have their hand cast, their foot cast. And
quick, stick your hand in this plaster.
So I got comfortable with what I was doing. I guess I did that for the best part of a year before I offered it as a paid service. So I started off with the 3D casting, like mainly babies, hands and feet, but also, mother and child, father and child.
That's really beautiful, the 2 hands together. It's incredible.
It's kind of like, I like to call it an heirloom piece, because it's something that will be passed down through the family, and it can be done with grandparents.
And so this child's future kids hopefully will then demonstrate this was my mum or dad.
So it's a very personal piece of art really, sculpture, whatever you want to call it. So that's how I started, and then I soon realised that it probably wasn't enough on its own. It's quite a niche thing, not everyone's cup of tea. Some people absolutely love it, other people find it a little bit freaky. you tend to get those 2 reactions, but most people really like it. So I decided that I'd looked into other things, and I decided that jewellery is a very popular thing. And I did a short course. It was really just a 2-day course to learn the principles of taking hands and footprints and fingerprints and setting them into fine, pure silver. So it was a bit like a license to learn. I knew the basics, then I had to come away and again practice until I was getting really nice results.
So how long do these things take you? Where do you work as well?
Well, I'm really lucky. I started as a kitchen table industry. I started right here. And gradually, as I grew my business and got more materials, more equipment, it started to take over the house. We couldn't eat at the table. We'd be having meaties and that. And I was lucky enough to be able to build a little studio in the garden.
Fantastic, right outside, brilliant.
I feel really blessed to have that space, because it means I can be working on things, and if it's time to go and get the kids from school, I can just leave everything and lock the door.
And how much time does all of this take? How much of the week are you working?
It's pretty much full time. Because I'm a mum and I work at home, I should probably be more disciplined in managing my time, but I tend to work most days. My boy goes to school, to nursery 3 days a week, and then 1 day a week we have a mummy day where I do stuff with him, and then the other day he goes to grandparents. So
You've got a really nice balance.
Yeah, try and, you know, I don't want to miss out on him, and I'm here for school pickups and drop-offs, and if I've got lots of orders, I can go out at night and do a little bit in the evenings once all the kids are in bed. So
when you started, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to give me exact figures, but you bought all this equipment. Was it quite a lot that you had to spend?
Well, my initial expenditure, I guess, was less than £200.
Right.
And that was just getting some of the materials. Obviously, as time went on, I had to buy new moulding compounds and new plaster and things like that, and then finding suppliers like for frames and things like that. So it was kind of very gradual. So it was an affordable thing for me to start with.
So you didn't have to just fork out thousands of pounds?
No, absolutely. I wasn't buying like a franchise or anything. It was just me. So. And it was really up to me to kind of put the passion and the energy into it and make it work. And I'm just starting to get with the branding now. I've got some new business flyers.
Look at you.
And you know, having the boxes stamped and just kind of be trickling it through slowly. So
the extra things that just put that extra professional touch.
Absolutely.
So what would you say to any mums out there that are thinking that I really want to start my own thing from home? What's your advice?
My advice would be is to find something that you really enjoy doing, and just to really, really go for it. You've got to put the time and the energy in. What you put in, you'll get out, and that's what I've really found. It's hard work, it is hard work, and you mustn't give up. And some days you kind of think, oh, what am I doing? Where's this all going? But I think if you can be determined and follow through and persevere, and get out and meet people and be proud and happy with what you're producing and giving to people, then the kind of word gradually spreads.
And what about social media? Are you finding that something that you're
I have to say, social media is so important. It really is. I mean, I have a Facebook page which I've built up again over time, and it's really doing really well now. I've got quite a nice kind of following, which is really good. And I'm also on Twitter as well, but I'm not great on that. I'm still kind of
getting
used to that. And I know there's lots of others, Pinterest and Instagram, but there's only so many hours in the day. And at the moment, I tend to focus my efforts on my Facebook page because that's kind of what's working for me.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we're going to have a little look at you actually doing these casts, and let's see you in action then.
So Tilda, today you and Mummy are going to do a cast. We're going to do a holding hands cast, and we're going to use this stuff which looks like cake mix, doesn't it? It's not a cake though. We're going to make a special mould with that. The way that we're going to do it is in a minute I'm going to mix it with cold water, and then you're going to hold Mummy's hand just like that, and we're going to pop it in the jug like that. You know what to do, don't you? And you're going to have to stay really still for a minute, and then we'll get you out, okay? And then we'll get a nice mould. Okay, hold hands.
Okay.
So straight in.
Okay.
Straight in. Ooh. Doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Okay.
Out.
Feel that. Okay. Oh, let's give it a bit of a shake around.
Perfect.
There we go. And we're going to hold down. You hold Mummy's hand. Doesn't that feel a bit deeper? Doesn't that feel funny?
You did really, really well. You stayed so still, Tilda.
I think Tilda might be. I think you can pull your hand out there.
Hey.
Yeah!
Look at that. It's all lovely and clean.
Mummy's big hands are going to split the rubber at the top. There we go.
Ooh! Wow, that looks like a lovely mould.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you can pull that bit off.
Wow.
Look.
Amazing. Look in there. Let's lift our hands in there.
Okay, later today I'll pour it. I use different grades of casting plaster. So it'll be a fine grade plaster.
Yeah.
And it will get mixed with water till it's like smoothie silk cream, and then it will get poured into the mould.
Yeah.
And left to set, and it will set in about an hour. And then we'll
Let's not put the bits back in, Tilda. We'll end up with funny bits on our hands.
we'll have it. And then we'll break open the mould and take out the cast and see what we've got. And that's my favourite bit because it's like finding treasure.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got really good casts, and hopefully we have. Fingers crossed, Tilda, we've got
fingers crossed. All our fingers are still on it.
And then once it's out of the mould, it'll get left to dry. And once it's dry, take about probably a cast this size. Probably take 10 days to 2 weeks to dry thoroughly, and then it will be hand painted.
Yeah.
with the finish of your choice.
Fabulous! Oh, I look forward to that.
Yeah, you can choose, have a look at some of the other examples here, and then you can choose which kind of finish you can.
Oh, and we'll have that to keep forever. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Passed down to Tilda when she's, older. So.
No, she's not having it. It's mine.
It's a nice thing to have.
Well, thank you so much. It's been really nice talking to you as well, and I love what you do here, and I think it's so. We were saying earlier about how special it is if someone, your husband or someone, decided to have this done for you, crash bang wallet, just ignore Tilda. And things like the silver where you can get the thumbprints in it. It's just so special and unique and different and
personal.
Yeah, really lovely. And you started all this from, what was it, 250 quid that you started this? Yeah. And look what you have now.
No, it's really great.
And an award as well.
Yeah, I'm really chuffed about that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Congratulations for that. And thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, it's been lovely to meet you both.
Thank you.